Hello everyone, in this video I will introduce my guide for Windows 10. You will see many things. I have my personal package that I will have in description to download it. I recommend to see first to see the video and after that run all these things. Yeah, I will start now with network installation. Okay, with the driver of my network card. Okay, I want to show you all chapters of optimization from the zero with the last thing. Okay, we'll start downloading and check these things. We need only device drivers. Okay, this may take some minutes. It depends your system and your speed. Okay, we are ready. I can delete that. Nice. Don't need this. When you install your network driver, you will check if you have Windows updates. Okay. You will install all Windows updates before you do anything. Okay. Like I have now. Okay, security updates. It's not so necessary. I will disable Windows Defender. Anyways, that okay, whatever. I leave that. The first thing you must do is to install C++ packages and DirectX web setup. Okay. I will start with DirectX. Okay. I accept the agreement. Next, and check this. Next, and just wait. I have already installed this, so probably will. Okay, I have 5 megabytes. Okay. This may take a few minutes. I don't know, it depends. It's really important to install all these things because probably some programs or games may have a problem. So it's very important to install all these things. Okay. Visual C++ 1. Yes. I have already installed them, but whatever. In this part, you will press I and yes, and we'll start to install all C++ packages that you must have to your computer. Also, many of you will, when you see my package, you will tell me, of course, in description, in comments basically, that many things I have shown them already on my previous video. Guys, of course, the same things. Some of them it's the same with my previous optimization package, so it's not strange. Anyways, and also a very important part is to set exemption. Okay, I have all instruction here. I will do it now. You need to go to settings, Windows updates, Windows security, open Windows security, virus and threat protection, manage settings, and check everything from here, and go add exclusions. You will select folders and you will select all drivers or USB drivers that you have connect to your PC. Okay. After that, I will disable Windows Defender and Windows updates. Okay. To do it, I will use sortum programs. In this guide, you will see 3 programs from sortum. It's really useful programs. Okay. And to disable Windows updates, give me a minute. I want to show you all things very thoroughly. Okay. I think it's really important to see every step that I'm doing. Okay. Nice. Well, we'll start with Windows updates, run the second executable, run as administrator, yes, and disable Windows updates. Nice. After that, I will disable now. For this program, I disabled the Windows Defender because this, according Windows Defender, is a virus, so I must to disable first antivirus to use it. Okay. This thing. Oh, nice. And now I will disable Windows Defender, and we are ready. We don't need this. Basically, I will fix something now. In a minute, disable Windows Defender, disable Windows updates. Excellent. Of course, I have all links to install I think the most famous programs: Discord, Spotify. Revan installer is a really important program, but first I will install the most important thing, 7-zip, to show you some settings. This is the best program to extract and to make zip files, basically. Okay, run it as administrator, and now you will go tools, options, and you will select this program. Okay, apply, and in 7-zip you will select only these things. To archive anyways. Extract here. I don't need things. Okay, and select only integrate 7-zip to shell context menu and integrate 7-zip to shell context menu. Anyways, we are ready with this, and I will go now with settings in basically in general settings. Okay, now you will see just to I will disable anything I'm saying now. Okay, I know my English, it's really really bad, but I can't do anything for this at this time. Okay, never, don't. We know these things. It's really unnecessary if you play only games. Of course, it's not necessary to do anything that you're seeing now. It depends what you need and what you don't need. Okay. Nice. Now I will go to advanced system settings. You will delete this if you don't use Microsoft Store. Okay. If you use Microsoft Store, don't delete this. Okay. Okay. And check everything here. Nice. Select this for maximum performance. For best performance, of course, you can use these things to see thumbnails instead of icons, and the fonts, it looks better. Okay, I will leave it this. Nice. Now it's a really important part. Check this, and if you have SSD in Windows, just set no paging file. Set yes. Okay, and you are ready. Okay, yes. Personally, I delete and disable Windows Restore Point, but for you, I recommend to leave it on because it's important to have it disabled. Okay, to have it enabled, I mean, anyways. And we are ready. Okay, devices. I will remove devices, fax, print PDF, XPS document. I don't need these things. Mouse. Okay. I want to be black. Okay. Timing. And check everything. As I said, it's not necessary to disable everything that I'm doing now. It's your option. Okay. Nice. Oh. Excellent. I prefer to don't have any wallpaper in desktop. I want to be so minimal. Okay. Um, dark mode. It's my personal preference. Okay. Anyways. Of course, that I'm doing now, it's not give a better performance. That's my preference. I want to have with this way my windows. Okay. Default tabs, you will select that you want. Okay. It's not. It's your personal preference basically here. A really important thing is startup. Disable everything that you see here. But it depends basically what do you want to run with Windows. Okay, I don't recommend to have it enable everything. Okay, account, what we have here. Nice. Language, gaming. I will disable everything from here. I recommend to don't enable game mode and also don't enable hardware accelerate. Also, if you play any game, personally I'm playing Fortnite, set to high performance, save all executable files or everything about the game here for maximum performance. Okay. Search of. Okay. Now privacy, this is a really important thing and you must be careful about what you disable. Here, application. If you have webcam, leave it enabled, okay. And also, if you want to speak, leave microphone on. Okay, disable this. I don't want notifications. Just disable everything that you see now. Set it off. Okay. I think I forgot this. Okay. Nice. As you see, Windows 10 has so many unnecessary, basically so many useless things for a gamer. Okay. Of course, backend processes disable everything that you see here. Basically, you will see in a few minutes I will disable, basically I will remove most of them. You will see in a few minutes, as I said. Documents, okay. Pictures, video, file system. Nice. Sorry if I'm not speaking so much, just I think it's unnecessary to speak. Okay, I haven't to say anything important about that I'm doing now. I think it's really easy to understand. Okay, just as I said, be careful about what you disable or remove because some of them just some of you just they need these programs. You need these programs, and I can't to know that. Okay, you must decide by yourself about what you need and what you not need. Give me a second to remove everything from here. I don't want them. Okay. As you can see, it's really minimal Windows. Now I will go to control panel to make here my it's the second part now of Windows optimization, basically, the general Windows optimization. Security and maintenance, you will uncheck everything from here. Nice. Let's go to network, basically. Uncheck everything. Okay. If you have network share folders, you must leave this enabled. Basically, just leave it as default. Okay. Press OK and go again, and I will set by the best, basically, DNS server. This is going to help you in browsing. It will increase a little bit the speed of your network. Wait, I must press OK. Now we'll go to configuration and check power management. Nice. Disable everything, basically. Gigabit master slave mode. I recommend force master mode, but some network cards may have a problem, so you can leave it to auto detect. Personally, I haven't any problem, so I'll leave it to force master mode. Interrupt moderation off, interrupt moderation rate off. My network card is from Intel, so if you have Realtek, you will have some different settings, okay? But the most of them are the same, so you can disable them. You can disable them without any problem. Of course, if you have any problem, just re-enable all these things, okay? Speed and duplex. This basically it depends from your network speed and your Ethernet cable. Personally, I will leave it to 1 Gbps full duplex, but if you're not sure about the settings, just leave it auto negotiation, okay? System able power saver, okay. Continue to disable everything. I'm seeing now. I know it's really boring, but I think it's really important to see all these settings. But basically what I'm doing, because I think it's really useful for you to see what I'm doing. Anyways, now I will disable this. Oh, no, okay. Also a really important thing, never Control A, disable all, and you are ready from here. Again to control panel, I will show you in a few minutes the best power plan. I will start with device and printers. Okay, this is my peripherals, my monitor, desktop, and okay, I'm not gonna change anything from here. Mouse. It's really important to remove mouse acceleration, and you can select your font. It's your preference, doesn't affect in performance. And also double click speed, this is not gonna give you lower latency, okay? And also if you set it fast, sometimes may you have some click issues, to say it. Go to sound, I will disable all these things. For this you must be sure about what you use for audio and for microphone. Don't disable anything you don't be sure. No sounds, it's my personal preference. Do nothing. Microphone. Okay. Nice. Programs, from here you can uninstall everything you don't need. Okay. Now Windows features. For some games you need to have Net Framework 3.5 to install it. So before you disable Windows updates, I recommend you to download this, install this basically. Now uncheck everything from here. It's my personal preference. I don't use them, so you must be careful about what you disable. Yes. Don't need this. Legacy direct play on check only this, press OK, and this gonna take some seconds, minutes, I don't know. I will restart in a few seconds, minutes basically. Anyways, I will go again to control panel, user account. Okay. Never notify. Okay. Yes. Appearance and personalization. Quick access. This PC. Clear. Display full path. Okay. Nice. Also, these settings is my personal preference. Doesn't have any effect in performance. Okay. Just clear type text. Okay. Ah. Nice. Appearance. Okay. We optimize them. Date and time. Disable, uncheck this. Also, it's my personal preference. Region. Leave it to default. It doesn't matter basically. Ease of access. This is really important.
Always
Turn off all unnecessary animations. Uncheck everything else. Nice. Prevent from also just uncheck all these things. Uncheck this off. Uncheck this. Making keyboard. For this, it's really important. I had show these settings on a previous video. Cursor blink rate, I recommend it to have it known, and repeat delay, of course, short. Okay, this is going to help you in responsiveness, trust me. Check this, and check this. Okay, nice. Known. Known. We finished with control panel settings, and now I will continue with Windows 10 optimization package. We install network drivers, and now we'll debloat my GPU. In this part, I will run this registry to not install automatically, to disable automatically driver updates. I'm coming back to debloat my GPU driver. Guys, unfortunately I couldn't show you the process when I remove GPU driver because OBS crashed so many times, so I will go to the next step, show you the settings about what settings to use for NVC clean install. Okay, I will skip, of course, the installation when I will wait to install the driver. My recommendation is to install the latest driver. However, you can many colleagues recommend this driver. Wait, no, this driver. Give me a second. This driver 528.02. This driver, according to many tweakers, it's really good. But I recommend the latest. Okay, when you go to this step, just keep only display driver, don't select everything else except you using GeForce Experience or anything else, okay? And after that just press next and you will wait to install the driver. I will skip this part because it's really boring, and see you in a few minutes. The installation finished. Now we'll show you the settings, what you must disable and enable for Nvidia driver. Of course, disable installer telemetry and advertising. Unattended express installation, allow automatic reboot if needed. Perform a clean installation. Now show expert settings. Disable driver telemetry. Disable Nvidia HD audio device sleep timer. Disable HDCP. Sometimes when you do this, when you disable HDCP or Nvidia HD audio device sleep timer, you will see some warning messages after the installation of driver, but don't worry, it's also a typical process. Okay, the installation is finished. Now we will continue with Nvidia settings. First of all, you will run my Nvidia registry. With this registry, I'm disabling some important power saves from Nvidia driver, and I'm giving some improvement in the driver. Okay. Of course, I'm not the creator of these registries. Just I find them in my research, and these registries the most safe and the most stable, in my opinion. Okay. And yes, you can run it, and of course you must restart your computer when you apply the setting. Okay, and now we'll show you the settings in Nvidia control panel. Of course, enable developer options. I'm not recommend to have notification tray icon. It's my opinion, it's my preference. Okay. Adjust image setting with preview. Select the second option. Manage the settings. It's not necessary to show you this for now, because all these settings will optimize from this profile that I will apply in a few seconds. Physics, it's not necessary to have it enabled, because I haven't installed this quality setting, so it's really useless to select GPU or CPU. It's useless. Okay. Change resolution. Select your refresh rate, the maximum color settings. Adjust the scope color. In my preference is 100%. The digital vibrance. That's I mean. Set up digital audio settings. For this, when you install the driver, you must remove some devices that you don't use. Okay. Adjust the top size and position. No scaling display. Perform scaling on. If you have multiple displays, just select them. Manage GPU performance counters. Allow access to the GPU performance counters to all users. Adjust video color. Select the maximum, the best settings. Okay. And now we will go to NVIDIA Inspector. Take this and put in the program. Apply changes, and you are ready with NVIDIA control panel. Okay. Now we will continue with Debloat Windows. Okay. For this you will need Revon installer to remove all bloatwares from Windows. Okay. I have already removed them, because if I show you everything, that the video going to be really huge. It's gonna take a long time. To be easy for you, just leave all these settings here. Don't delete them. Okay, this is my opinion. Don't delete them. If you don't use, of course, if you don't use Spotify, you can remove it. If you don't use Microsoft Store, also you can remove it. If you using older drivers, you can remove Nvidia control panel. Okay. Also, some settings for Revon installer, remove, check for updates, and remove make a restart point before uninstall. Also, you can remove some. Basically, you can remove any program that you don't use from Windows with Revon installer. Personally, I will remove Microsoft Edge Web View 2. Also, I have removed Microsoft Edge completely because I don't use it and have so many bloatwares. Okay. What else? Yeah, you can delete everything you want from this program. Also, because you saw it. Okay, give me a second. If you have this, probably you must to reinstall your browser. Okay, it's not nothing danger. Just for some reason, maybe URL doesn't work, so you must to reinstall a browser or to install another browser to fix it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Basically, to fix it, you will go to app, default apps, and you will go to file type. Okay, and you will choose your browser. But sometimes this gonna not gonna fix this problem, so you must to reinstall your browser. Okay, don't worry about this. It's really easy. Okay, now as you see, okay, give me a second. Did we fix it? Yeah, we fix it. Okay, just select internet browser. Okay, and you fix it. You will go to official site of Revon installer and you will install the free edition. Okay, it's not necessary to buy it. I think you will be fine with this. Okay. Now I will continue with Windows WinAero Tweaker, and I will show you the settings that you must to delete. Okay. Ads and unwanted app, you will select everything to remove it. Disable arrow shake, disable arrow snap, disable look for an app in the store, disable automatic maintenance, disable downloads blocking, disable driver updates, disable MRT, disable smart screen, select everything from here, disable timeline, don't disable Windows updates. I recommend you to do it with the sorting way. Okay, I show you how to disable Windows updates. Why I'm saying that? You can disable from here also, to be sure, but if you want to re-enable Windows updates, you must remember all settings that you did to disable Windows updates. Okay, so I'm not recommend to disable from here. Just disable it from Windows sortum program. Disable error reporting, disable hibernation. Basically, if you disable it from here, this for some reason is a bug of this program. This not gonna apply. Okay, you can select this, but I have a registry for this. I have added this registry to disable hibernation in my package, so don't worry. Now menu show delay, select the lowest. Okay, the default is 400. You will set it to 0. Power throttling off. I'm skipping some settings because it's really useless for performance. Timeout at boot 0. Disable blur on sign-in screen. I'm not gonna disable lock screen. Disable action center is my personal preference. Disable live tiles. What is this? When you open start menu, you have so many things here. You will remove them with this. It's your preference. Disable quick action buttons. Also my personal preference. Disable web search. Also disable it. Old volume control. If you select this, you will see the volume control to change like Windows 8 and Windows 7. I recommend, it's not necessary, it's your preference also. You will not see a performance difference if you select this, trust me, zero difference. I will leave it like this because it's for me it's more easy to manage my audio settings. Anyways, wallpaper quality. For some reason, Microsoft had this to 80. I don't know why. Just put it to 100. Okay. After this, you will go to take ownership. You will add it to context menu. Um, of course, you can do so many things with WinRAR Trigger. Just I'm focusing in performance tweaks with these programs. Okay. Um, compressed overlay icon, disable it. I don't want it. Disable search history. Okay. Disable UAC. Enable UAC for built-in administrator. Disable Windows Defender. Disable Cortana. Disable update of store. And the last thing is to is oh, I forgot it. Disable telemetry and data collection and activate Windows Photo Viewer. For this, you will. It's your preference, of course. I recommend to use the old Windows Photo Viewer. The newer Photo Viewer has so many bugs. I had bugs. May you will not have any bug. Um, it's you can use the old Photo Viewer or the new Photo Viewer. It's your option. I will do it later. The restart. Okay. After you apply the settings, you will restart your computer and all settings will be applied. Okay. And now we will go to WPD. This will remove the telemetry of Windows. It's a really useful program. And now I have shown this program on the old video about this. Telemetry IPs and telemetry, we will remove all telemetry of Windows. Okay. It's really important to remove this. Okay. Just recycle bin. Also a small my preference is to set this to 1000 for both. Okay, it's my preference again. It's not gonna give you a performance boost. And of course, with WPD you can also debloat your Windows, remove all bloatwares. You can use it. Okay. Disable telemetry and press the extras. Okay. Also, you can block Windows Update. I don't recommend again to. Basically, you can disable Windows Updates from also WinRAR tweakers and from WPD. But if you want to re-enable Windows Update, you must re-enable them also from these programs. Okay. Now you will exit from this program and you will restart again your PC. Okay. Let me see something. Okay, I'm recording this video. And now we will continue with general modes. It's really important stuff. Okay, modes. I have some general registry changes that you will find useful. This will improve your performance. Okay. Basically, I have take all the registry from my videos and I have add them here. Basically, the most important registry that I think has the biggest impact to performance. Okay, so you will run them. Okay, and next for CPU. For that, you must see if you have hyperthread on or off and the number of cores and threads. For me, is 6 cores and 6 threads. Okay. And we are finished from this, and now we will go to Device Manager to remove all devices that we don't need to our system. I will start with removing power saves from my peripherals. Okay. This is really boring, but you must do it manually to be sure about that you have disabled them. Okay, disable communication port. It's really useless to have all these software components. Okay, disable them, everything. Of course, it depends what you need and what you don't need. All these settings, it's safe to disable them. You will not have an issue with your games. You will have issues if you use them, these programs. Okay, I'm saying again, it's your option to disable them or enable them. A precision event timer, composite bus emulator, SMP plus. Okay, I forgot something. Okay, here, nice. The device manager settings, trust me, has so big impact to your computer performance. Okay, especially in latency, not so much in performance, in FPS basically. Okay, all these things will help you with the latency, not so much with FPS. Okay, no, I'm not gonna disable this. Virtual driver emulator, it's your option if you will disable it. I'm not, I don't think so. I forgot something. Okay, I think I disabled all of them from the list. Yeah, we continue with power plan. Okay, I have so already my power plan. Okay, to import it, it's really easy. You will use S-Power from Sortum. You will run it as an administrator. Okay, and just go to import power plan, and you will find this your power plan and import it. Okay, after that you will select it. Basically, you will right click on the power plan and you will press activate, and also you can delete the others. I will delete them because I don't need them. Okay, if you have laptop, you can keep the other drivers, the other power plans, I'm sorry. And we are ready with the power plan. Okay, you can delete it. Okay, nice. Wait. Now we continue with disable drivers and disable services. I have shown already this in other video. Just import it without any problem. In some cases, maybe you will have this error. Okay, to fix it, just take the registry and run it with power run, and as you can see, the registry imported successfully. The problem, the issue will create it. Basically, the issue is because of some registry. Okay, I can do something for this, but don't worry. Okay, if you run it as I saw you before, you will not have any problem. Okay, and we finish with general mods. And next very important thing that you must do is to use MSI mod utility. Now for this, you must be very careful about what you change. Okay, this gonna affect too much with latency. What I mean, if for example you set your audio driver to low priority, this may cause high latency to the audio driver when you run a latency monitor. So you must be 100% careful and sure about your options. That I recommend that you will not have any problem is to set the Nvidia driver and your Ethernet device, basically your VGA, your GPU, your Ethernet driver, your network card I mean. The PCI Express route, I will set it to high priority. Now, PCI Express route, what is this? if you see the location is the same with give me a second, okay. Now, why I said this PCI Express? I can show you from this, but this is connected with my GPU, as you see here, my Express root. It's the same device. So, on this location is installed my GPU, so I must to set also this to high priority. The same thing you're gonna do with Interrupt Affinity Policy tool, okay? When you set Affinity for GPU, you will set also Affinity for PCI Express root, okay? Of course, you will set to high priority your USB devices, and you're ready, okay? You can set your disks like this to high priority. I will leave it undefined because I had some problems with this. It depends. I'm not saying to leave it undefined. You can set it to high priority, but it depends. Okay. I had some issues with this high latency, so for this reason I'm leave it undefined. Okay, and we finished with MSI Mod Utility. Now to set affinities, I have all programs that you need for this and the guide to use to set the affinities. Okay, the guide the guide is updated, has all details and information about the process, and I think you will be fine when you read this guide. Okay. Also, you can run these scripts, the BCD edits and network fix. This is going to help you really. With this registry, you will see a huge difference in latency. Okay, especially in latency. Maybe you will see a small difference in FPS. Clean the DNS server and run the network tweaks. Okay, let's run. I recommend it. I recommend to run it as administrator. Okay. The last thing of optimization that you must do is to clean up your system. Okay. First of all, you must to clean all devices. As you can see, we have so many unnecessary devices that I will delete with one click. It's really important software, especially for latency. Okay. Delete default power plants. Yeah, I show you this the way to delete all power plants, but you can run also the script delete update cache. Okay, it's also really useful program. The Autoruns is a very useful system to manage your software that is running to your system. The secret programs. What I'm going to do is to remove at log on any updates. I don't need this. I will delete anything from scheduled tasks. Okay, I don't anything from this. Services, this. I don't need this. Okay, drivers. And no, I don't need adopt type manager. Okay, I think we are fine. I haven't forgot anything. You must be careful with this program because if you delete something, maybe you will have blue screens, basically blue screens, or even worse, you will can't to boot your system. Okay, and we we came to the final. Now the only that you should do is to do a last restart and to run some programs to test the performance of your PC. Okay, and yeah, that was the video, guys.